So I think in last Sunday's service we talked about, well, in part, we talked about 1 Timothy 6 through 10. We're talking about narratives that we create and where do we get those and how to get the right one. But anyways, one verse that we touched on but didn't talk much about was verse 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. So very clear, very important point. Not money is evil, but the love of money is the root of all evil. Okay, so it's very subtle. It's the root. You may not see that is bringing up all this evil, but it's kind of hidden. It's insidious, and you cannot see it so well, but it's there. So it's the root, and also it's not the money, but it's the love of money. It's the desire for money and hungering for it, and you pierce yourself through with many a pain. So what is the thing that deals best with the love of money in a believer's life? Okay, you don't want that pain in your life, but the world is saying, look, if you have money, you have everything, you can have anything, you can be so rich, so just get money anyway. It doesn't matter if you have to destroy your friends for it, if you have to ruin any relationship for it. Doesn't matter how you get it, if you have to give up your morals, your standards, your convictions from the Bible. No matter, just money is the most important thing. If you have to destroy, anything, self-worth, whatever. So the world says that, and as a believer living in the world, you can be like, oh, but how would I not do that? When everybody's saying that, and so the best answer that I have found is in Philippians 3:7. It says, but what things were gained to me, those I counted loss for Christ. Verse 8, yea, doubtless, and I count all things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of Christ Jesus my Lord, for whom I have suffered the loss of all things, and do count them but dung, that I may win Christ. So what is Paul saying there? He's saying that I desire the great riches, the surpassing greatness of Jesus Christ my Lord. Like, I want to know him in everything. I want to know him in my rest, in my busy days, in my traveling, in my eating, in my sleeping, in everything in my life. I want to know Christ, and he's so great, he's so awesome that he can actually be there in all of my life that is not sinful, and when I'm not sinning, he can be there in my life, and this is his answer to it. And what basically he's saying is, you take hold of the surpassing greatness of Jesus Christ, then when you take hold of him and that beauty that he has, then that will make all other things drop out of your hand, because I have basically like this ability to take hold, and then whatever else I was holding before, it's going to just fall out of my hand. And the best answer for the love of money is not fighting against the love of money, but taking hold of Jesus Christ, taking hold of his heart, his thoughts, his life, his truth, reading. This is why this is one of the many reasons I encourage people always to read the Gospels, to meet Jesus, because when you see his beauty, his greatness, then you find that this other thing kind of drops out of your hand. So this is also why Matthew 6:24 says, no man can serve two masters, and you cannot serve God and the mammon. And so you decide to serve God, you decide to seek God, you decide to take delight in God, then this other thing will just fall out of your hand. And that's a wonderful thing. And you can still work for money, you can do your things, but it's not the love of money that's driving your life. Yippee! So God bless your day.